The year is 2000. An office in Dallas, Texas. Reed Hastings and Marc Randolph walk into Blockbuster headquarters. They have a proposal. Their offer? Buy us. $50 million. Blockbuster executives look at them. They look at these two guys from a small internet company, and they laugh. Yes, they laugh. You want to be in the video business? Blockbuster's answer, no. 10 years later, Blockbuster was bankrupt. Netflix, worth $300 billion. One meeting, one laugh, one empire destroyed. Blockbuster was king. Let's step back for a moment. Not for the complete history, just to understand this. How big were they? The year 2000. Blockbuster has 9,000 stores worldwide, 60 million active membership cards, annual revenue, $6 billion. Every American had rented from Blockbuster at least once. Blockbuster wasn't just a company. Blockbuster was a cultural experience. Friday nights, families would go to Blockbuster. Kids would pick movies, popcorn, couch, movie night. This wasn't just business. This was part of American life. And Blockbuster, they thought, we are invincible. But right there, at the peak of their power, two people were on their way. Netflix, a small company with a big problem, won. Reed Hastings gets a $40 late fee from Blockbuster. Reason, he returned Apollo 13 late. He gets angry, and he thinks, why does it have to be this way? The idea, a DVD rental service by mail. You order online, DVD comes to your home. You watch it, you mail it back, no late fees, simple, but revolutionary. 1998, Netflix launches. But there was a problem. They had no money. People didn't know who they were. Blockbuster was everywhere. Netflix? Nobody. And worse, they were losing money. The year 2000. Netflix is in trouble. They're not profitable. Investors are nervous. And Blockbuster? Getting stronger every day. Reed Hastings makes a decision. Let's sell ourselves to Blockbuster. 2000 Dallas. Reed Hastings and Marc Randolph enter Blockbuster headquarters. Across from them, John Antioco, CEO of Blockbuster. Netflix's proposal, buy us $50 million. And here's where it gets interesting. Netflix doesn't say, we're your competitor. They say, we want to be your online division. The plan, Blockbuster runs the physical stores. Netflix runs the online division. One company, two channels. It made sense. It was smart. It was a win-win solution. Blockbuster executives look at these two guys from a small company that's losing money. And what do they think? Who are you? They see a small startup that's not making money with a weird model, DVDs by mail. And they want $50 million. Blockbuster executives think, we have 9,000 stores. We have $6 billion in revenue. Why would we pay $50 million to a company that's losing money? And then, right there in that room, something happens that changed history. They laugh. Yes, they laugh. At the proposal, at Netflix, at the future. Blockbuster's answer, no. We're not interested. Reed Hastings and Marc Randolph walk out, embarrassed, rejected, humiliated. But something changed in that moment. Outside the building, Reed tells Marc, they made a mistake, and we're going to prove it. What Blockbuster didn't see now, let's see what happened. Year by year, decision by decision. 2001 to 2002. Netflix keeps going. They introduced the subscription model, $15 per month, unlimited DVDs. No late fees, customers start coming. Why? Because they hated Blockbuster's late fees. Blockbuster watches and says, "This is just a niche market. People want physical stores." 2003, Netflix reaches 1 million subscribers. Blockbuster, still no online service. 2004, Blockbuster finally realizes, maybe we should go online too. They launch Blockbuster Online. But it was too late. Why? Because it was a weak copy of Netflix. And people had already chosen Netflix. 2005, Netflix, 4 million subscribers, Blockbuster struggling to catch up. But a bigger problem starts. Blockbuster was fighting itself. How? They have an online service, no late fees. But their physical stores make money from late fees, $800 million per year just from late fees. So, if Blockbuster Online succeeds, stores lose money. If stores stay, online service fails, they were trapped. And Netflix? Netflix had no stores and no old legacy to protect, just the future. 2006, something bad happens. John Antioco, Blockbuster's CEO, wants to eliminate late fees. He says, "We need to become like Netflix." But the board disagrees. Late fees are our profit. We can't lose them. Antioco resigns. Blockbuster brings in a new CEO, Jim Keyes. And the first thing Jim Keyes does? He stops investing in digital. He says, and this is real, Netflix is not a threat. Netflix isn't even our competitor. What did he think Netflix was? A niche service. 2007. Netflix goes beyond DVDs. They introduce streaming. Now it's not even DVDs. You just click, movie plays. Blockbuster? They're still building new stores. 2008. Financial crisis. People spend less money. But Netflix? Cheaper than going to Blockbuster. Blockbuster starts closing stores. 500 stores. 1,000 stores. 2,000 stores. 2010. Blockbuster officially declares bankruptcy. 9,000 stores, almost all closed. 2013, the last Blockbuster stores close. Today, only one Blockbuster store remains in the world. In Bend, Oregon, not for business, for nostalgia. Netflix? 260 million subscribers, $300 billion market value. The world's largest streaming service. Why did this happen? This is the real question. How did a giant with 9,000 stores lose to a small startup? The answer is in one word. Legacy Blockbuster was trapped by its past. They thought, people like coming to stores, physical experience matters, late fees are our profit. And on one level, they were right. But the world was changing. Netflix understood what Blockbuster didn't. People want movies, not stores. People didn't want to drive, didn't want to wait in line, didn't want to pay late fees. They just wanted to watch movies. Easy, fast, convenient. Netflix understood this. Blockbuster? No. Why? Because Blockbuster was too big, too successful, too confident. And when you're at the top, the hardest thing to say is, maybe we're wrong. Blockbuster never said it. And Netflix? They said it every day. When DVDs didn't work, they went to streaming. When streaming wasn't enough, they created original content. When content got expensive, they built a studio Netflix never stopped. Because they had no past to protect. Blockbuster, they had a huge past. And that past killed their future. One meeting in 2000. One room, one offer, $50 million. One laugh. Blockbuster thought they were rejecting a foolish startup. But in reality, they were rejecting their own future. 10 years later, Blockbuster was gone. Netflix remained. And the question isn't, how did Blockbuster fail? The question is, how did a company that had everything fail to see they were losing everything? Sometimes the biggest danger isn't being weak, it's thinking you're invincible. This was Blockbuster's story. One laugh, one decision, and an empire that forgot the future waits for no one.